What's up, cultivators? We're here again with another small business before they make it large. Hey, Jesse, how's it going today?
It's going good.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and all the different stuff you do? Because you do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so sometimes that question is hard to answer just because I do a lot of things. But I guess one of the main things that I like to do is, the main thing that I do is teach calisthenic training, personal training, specified in calisthenics. That's one of the things. And then the other things that I do is dance. So I'm a dancer choreographer. And then sporadically here and there, I do other things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of your training, how would you describe your training philosophy?
So with the way that I train as a personal trainer, one of the different things that we do is we specify in calisthenics. So as you know, regular gyms, you have your weights, you have your racks, squat racks, and all these things. But in calisthenics, the thing about calisthenics is you don't necessarily need a lot of equipment. You can do push-ups, pull-ups. If you have a bar somewhere, you can do pull-ups. Obviously, you can do different kind of progressions.
Right.
So like a push-up can progress into a one-arm push-up or things like that.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever had someone... Well, let me see if I can rephrase this. What would you say is the biggest transformation for a client? Because I know for me personally, if you could take me from doing normal push-ups to one-arm push-ups, that's pretty crazy. That's a big deal.
So what would be the progression? Was that the question?
Yeah, the largest progression you've seen in the client.
So one of the things that we like to focus on is in weight training, one of the things that most people focus on is how much weight can you push. For calisthenics, is more about what skills can you acquire. It's kind of like in a game, skill acquisition. In calisthenics is like, I've acquired the muscle up, which is where you grab the bar and then do you do a pull up and then you go over the bar. So that's kind of like, and then you start acquiring different skills like a planche. Do you know what a planche is?
No, I've never heard of a planche.
Okay, so what a planche is basically, imagine yourself doing a push-up, right? Your feet are on the floor, right? But a planche, you put your hands closer to the waist and you're just pushing, you're just doing a push-up but without your feet.
Oh, snap.
So it's just your two hands doing a push-up.
How long have you been at this for?
Calisthenics is about maybe 2 years, about 2 years, maybe 3. I don't really remember. It's just... it's just one day you pull up to the park and you start working out there, and then you just find out how to do a muscle up, and so it's just maybe 3 years, I think.
That's what's up. So at 3 years, you're at a different playing field than other people. What type of skills are you trying to acquire as a coach, and at 3 years of experience?
Okay, so as a person, I guess I have different goals than as a coach. Obviously, as a coach, my goal is to help other people achieve their goals. As a person, for me, I guess the skills that I want to acquire are different. I would say planche is one of the things that I'm working on, the one that I just explained. I guess that's the main thing. And then also handstand push-ups. I can do handstand push-ups on the wall, but doing it without, balancing. You have to balance yourself.
Wait, you just say you could do a handstand push-up?
Yeah. So it's like in a handstand, you go down and then you push back up.
And you said without the wall?
So I can do it with the wall.
Okay, dude. I was about to say, man, we're gonna have to get this on camera. Straight pumping them out.
I mean, I might. I've been training that, and I have been able to do a few. But then sometimes, you just give out or you lose balance. It's just, you have to have strength and balance for that one.
Just to get one. Because I've tried in the past.
Back
when I was in shape. I could never even get one. I'd go down and then on the way up, nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So did you ever find dance and being a calisthenic coach intertwining?
I a lot more in terms of, I guess calisthenics and parkour are a little bit more intertwined than dance. But dance, there is a section in dance which is, I guess maybe all three can be intertwined. In calisthenics, you use a lot of movement. There's another thing called primal movement. Have you heard of that?
Primal movement. No, but it sounds badass.
So it's like just using your body in different ways, like kind of like a bear crawl. You know what a bear crawl is?
Oh yeah.
So different forms of crawling, different forms of movement can
I
be
see.
used just to get to different places. That's basically the thought process of parkour. You just want to
Mhm.
move from point A to point B in the most efficient manner.
That's crazy. How
And the
did you
same
even
thing.
get into parkour in the first place?
Just same thing as calisthenics. You know, going to the park, just trying things. You know, jumping from one thing to another, doing precision jumps, learning how to do flips, free running, things like that. It's just trial and error, I guess.
All started at the park for you. Then.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So, would you say you're a director or like a dance director or just a dancer?
Yeah. So I'm a dance director for this group called Ritmo.
Ritmo?
Yeah. It's
You
under.
want to look in the camera with that one? Just like let them know.
Yeah. So I'm a dance director for Ritmo, which is under calisthenics. Sorry, which is under. So like, can I?
Yeah, no. We're gonna
Okay.
edit it for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a director for the team called Ritmo, which is under Classics Dance Studio, and that's the team that I direct.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So wait, you're the head honcho over everything.
So I'm one of the
basically?
directors. We have two directors.
Oh wow.
It's me and other guy named Eddie. We both co-direct that team. Again, under the dance studio Classics.
That's amazing. So what would you say is the mission statement or what is the brand?
So yeah, so ritmo means rhythm in Spanish. So our main thing is basically Latin based movement, and in the dance community, you have a lot of hip hop teams,
Yep.
which we do. Our style is hip hop, but as you know, the Latin culture and Latin music is, I mean, it's always been there, but it's starting to come up a little bit more. So we've always wanted to promote the Latin community in that specific area.
That's amazing. So you
Yeah.
guys have do you guys have really deep roots within the community?
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just Latin members. We have, I mean, anyone's invited to. If you're a dancer, anyone's invited to be a part of the team. But we do a lot of Latin music, and as you say, like we do have a lot of roots that, you know, some of the things that they teach there is like bachata, salsa, and just different, different.
Hold on
dances.
now. You said some salsa, some bachata.
Yeah.
Oh wow, some kizomba.
Yeah, they do that too.
Wow. So where are you guys located at?
This dance studio is located in Katy.
In Katy?
Yeah.
That is perfect because I got my girl. We've been trying to go to dance classes. I'm
Yeah, you
Portuguese,
should take a class.
so
You're Portuguese?
I'm Portuguese. Yeah.
nice.
So I'm the only one in the family that doesn't know how to dance. So, yeah, I need to fix that.
Yeah. Do
How
you
the
speak
prices
Portuguese?
look? I do speak Portuguese.
Nice.
Actually. Yeah.
My brother's in Brazil and he speaks
What?
Portuguese. Yeah.
I know he's living his best life. I
He sure
know
is.
that.
Yeah.
So what do your prices look like?
So for training or dance?
Both.
So for training, it can go up to 60 to 80. But obviously with packages, if you train with me like 1 to 3 times, it can go down. One of the other things that I do at my gym, because I do have a gym at my house.
Oh,
It's a calisthenics gym, but it's also kind of like a recovery kind of thing. So have you ever heard of like fire and ice?
fire nice. No.
So it's basically a type of recovery and a type of kind of like a biohack enhancement where you go into you can either start in the sauna or you can either start in the ice cold water.
Yeah. I've
So-
seen that. The
yeah.
ice baths.
Yeah.
I think snap. I've actually been wanting to do that.
Yeah. So I have an ice bath in my house, and then also we have a sauna. So that's one of the things that I do too. If you're more than welcome to come and try. But again, you can either start in the ice bath or you can start in the sauna, and then it's a contrast therapy. So you go from one and then you go to the other.
Oh, geez. And
Yeah.
this is open to all your clients, or is this
This is
part of a package?
This is open to anyone. Like you don't necessarily have to be a calisthenic trainee. Like you don't have to be like I don't have to be coaching you for you to come in and try a fire and ice um, session, you can
That's
just
amazing.
drop in.
Well, I know I'm definitely gonna be there, so y'all definitely should pull up, check it out. Fire Ice. If it's cool with you, I'll go ahead and let our team know. Get like some recording, get the
Yeah,
team to
yeah, yeah,
do it, get a little promo, because
yeah,
that could be cool.
yeah.
Um, so what do you think sets your dance studio apart compared to the rest?
So in reference to the dance studio and the Ritmo team, again, we're one of the few. There's starting to be more Latin based teams, but we're one of the few that started recently. And what sets us apart would be basically just the fact that we're out there and we're trying to promote the community. Again, we invite anyone and everyone to be a part of it. So I guess that's what one of the things that is different.
Most definitely. Let me see. So when it comes to looking forward into the future, where do you see the direction between your dance career as well as your training career going?
hmm So the thing about dance, I think a lot of people have this dilemma too. Whenever it comes to like something they're passionate about, like as far as me, it would be dance, and then as far as like making ends meet, right? I think not only dancers but a lot of artists have this dilemma where do you do we chase our dreams or do we chase our passions or do we go ahead and um, you know find the way to make more money.
Right.
And I've come across this dilemma myself, and I've I found myself asking myself like, should I stop dancing so I can make ends meet? Because a lot of dancers, if you don't get gigs, then you're not making money.
Yeah.
So I found myself asking like, maybe I should let go of dance and focus on something else, which I did for a certain point. Like I was in real estate. I was a real estate agent,
Oh wow.
an investor, and I got into Airbnb. Like even now, I do have a few Airbnbs. So I did kind of let go of my passion for a little bit and focused on business because I mean, again, you have to make ends meet.
Ends gotta meet at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. So um, again, when it comes to this dilemma, I do think that a part of you has to be able to make ends meet. Um, in order for you to continue your passion, because if you don't have money
No,
to
seriously.
live, then you can't really follow your passion. So I guess in the future, I guess just continue doing what I'm doing. I got a few businesses here and there that supplement my passions, which is dance as well as um, training that I do in calisthenics.
That's amazing. So if people want to find you, want to reach out, where can they find you? Reach out and find out more about your businesses and get in touch.
Sure. So I'm Jesse Palacios underscore and basically all my social medias. And then you can send me a DM if you want to learn how to dance, if you want to learn how to do calisthenics, if you want to do that fire and ice session, or if you just want to talk, just uh, DM me on Instagram or any other socials.
Sweet. And if there's anything you want to let your people know, like a cool motivational or a little testimonial, real quick, now would be the perfect chance.
I guess it'd be that and what we just talked about, that passion versus finance dilemma. Um, I would say try and find a balance between those two, because if you can go all out in your plan A, which is might be your passion, which would be good. But also it's good to have a plan B, which is finding another source of income, which is another one of the good reasons to know how to do business and run marketing.
No, big time. Seriously. So you guys heard it first, cultivators. Thank you very much. Catch you on the flip.